I'm here to share with you some thoughts and information on SD-WAN. This course will cover a brief perspective on the evolution of SD-WAN, how the need for the technology arose, what the current landscape looks like, and where it can potentially be headed. Let's start with a historical perspective and justification for the inception of the technology. Software-defined wide area networks are a recent evolution of WAN technology that takes advantage of the developments in software-defined networking. By moving to a software approach to building, managing, and maintaining a wide area network, end users can take advantage of the flexibility that allows for, namely, faster time to market for new services, reduced operational costs due to the centralized architecture provided with SD-WAN, and all-around flexibility in managing and maintaining their network from a centralized single pane of glass. While traditional WANs have relied on legacy IP technologies such as MPLS or multi-protocol label switching to provide remote site connectivity, SD-WAN takes advantage of the progress made in broadband internet services and mobile services such as 4G LTE to provide a further cost advantage over legacy WANs. Legacy WANs rely almost exclusively on MPLS circuits that are offered by service providers to interconnect remote sites, typically to a centralized headquarters location. The advantages to this service include privacy of data, service level agreements pertaining to traffic parameters such as bandwidth, delay and jitter, and high availability of connections. However, disadvantages include cost, lack of transparency as to what happens in the service provider network, and a dependency on the service provider to manage the circuits. Lastly, the time to market for a new circuit is dependent on the flexibility of the service provider to bring up the circuit. By taking advantage of developments in software-defined networking, SD-WAN allows end users much higher flexibility regarding how remote sites are connected. The initial concept was proposed by Jim Kirianis at the Open Networking User Group in 2013. Since then, multiple vendors have realized the benefits of such a solution for end users and embarked on developing their own implementations. It was voted one of the 3 priorities that the SDN industry should focus on. Today, a number of mature solutions are available for public consideration. We will cover a few of these in subsequent slides. Perhaps the most important selling point for SD-WAN is the cost savings that can be achieved when comparing to legacy service provider MPLS options. Due to a centralized management architecture and inherent automation, bringing up new sites in an existing network is achieved much faster. Different transport modalities allow for higher availability of service, with some solutions boasting 0 outages for application traffic. With tight security measures baked in from inception and centralized analytics and monitoring, end users are assured a low-risk yet beneficial solution. Of course, migration strategies need to ensure that existing networks and services remain in play until a complete changeover is achieved. But these follow industry best practices to ensure that change is as painless as possible. As the technology evolves, further enhancements in automation and provisioning ease are likely to appear, making the case for SD-WAN even stronger. Cost savings will continue to draw customers to this type of solution, particularly due to the decoupling of the dependency on legacy MPLS providers. Existing customers will likely want to move to having multiple transport types for remote site connectivity. While cost savings are important, the guarantees provided with regards to security, monitoring, and analytics, and unprecedented uptime will further cement the popularity of SD-WAN, making it a technology that is bound to succeed in the foreseeable future.